Good morning guys. Today we'll learn about the structure and the function of human heart, which is basically required for school and college students and also helpful for NEET and UGC exam. Those who are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe this channel to get all my videos. The human heart is hollow muscular organ. It is located in the thoracic cavity between the lobes of the lungs. The average weight of human heart is 300 grams. Morphology of human heart. The size of the heart is about equal to one's closed fist. It is enclosed in a fibrous sac called the pericardium, which is fibrous in nature. It is consists of two layers. An outer parietal layer which adheres to the inner surface of fibrous pericardium, and another inner visceral layer called epicardium, which forms the outer covering of the heart. Between the two layers, a cavity is present which is called pericardial cavity, which contains a small amount of pericardial fluids. The heart is kept in position due to pericardium and minimize the friction due to heart beating. Internal structure of human heart. There are four chambers in human heart: two auricles and two ventricles. The upper chambers are left and right auricles, which are separated from each other by interauricular septum. Similarly, the lower two chambers are divided into left and right ventricles. The ventricles are separated by interventricular septum. Thus, four chambers are clearly separated from each other. The auricle and ventricle of same side are communicated with each other by auriculo-ventricular aperture. Right auricle to right ventricle and left auricle to left ventricle. The auricular wall is thin, but ventricular wall is much thicker than those of auricles. The wall of the left ventricle is much thicker and muscular than that of right ventricle. The differential thickness of the muscular wall is in relation to the function of auricle and ventricle. The auricles simply force the blood into the ventricle, so their walls are thin. The left ventricle pumps the blood into the various parts of the body, while the right ventricle only pumps blood to the lungs, which are situated nearby. The right auricle receives deoxygenated blood by the superior vena cava, inferior vena cava and coronary sinus through separate opening. The cavity of the right auricle opens into the right ventricle by auriculoventricular aperture, which is guarded by a flap-like tricuspid valve. The tricuspid valve consists of three thin membranous triangular leaf-like cups hanging into the ventricle. The right ventricle opens into a large blood vessel called pulmonary aorta at the left anterior angle. There are three semilunar valves present at the origin of pulmonary aorta, which prevent the backward flow of blood into the ventricle. The left auricle receives blood from the lungs by right and left pulmonary veins. The left auricle opens into the left ventricle by auriculoventricular aperture, which is guarded by bicuspid valve. The bicuspid valve consists of two cups. In the left ventricle, the papillary muscles are marked stronger than those of right ventricle, because from the left ventricle arises a large blood vessel called systemic aorta, which supply blood to different parts of the body. Working of human heart. The heart undergoes two alternative processes, such as contraction and relaxation of its chamber. The auricles and ventricle contract and relax alternatively. The contraction of the ventricle are called heartbeats. The left auricle receives pure or oxygenated blood from the lungs by pulmonary veins. The right auricle receives impure blood from various parts of the body through superior and inferior vena cava. From the auricles, two types of blood are forced into the respective ventricles by the traction of auricles through tricuspid and bicuspid valves. Two ventricles contract vigorously. As a result, the contained blood is subjected to considerable pressure and tend to go back into the auricles, but there is prevented by bicuspid and tricuspid valves. At the same time, the semilunar valves situated at the opening of systemic aorta and pulmonary aorta are pushed aside, and the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle flows into the pulmonary aorta. And the oxygenated blood enters the systemic aorta from the left ventricle. The backward flow of blood from the blood vessel into the ventricle is prevented by semilunar valves. Through the pulmonary aorta, deoxygenated blood reaches the lungs for oxygenation. The systemic aorta supplies oxygenated blood to different parts of the body. In this way, the blood circulation takes place in human body. Thank you.